Have you eaten today? Are you by any chance hungry? If you answered no and yes, respectively, then you're not in luck. But you know who is? I am. Why? Because today I'll be cooking Beyond Meat sausage. Welcome back, guys. So, full disclaimer, okay? I should be transparent in the way I approach this episode of the Vegan Food Review. So, I am a little biased when it comes to Beyond Meat. They are my go-to brand of mock meats, if you will. And I happen to have invested in 2019 whenever they launched their IPO. Yeah, for a little while there, I was laughing all the way to the bank because their stock skyrocketed. It was one of the best IPO launches in recent memory. And so I was literally invested in the company. I was a stakeholder at one point in time. And so I am very fond of their products. I am very fond of the fact that they happen to be a pioneer within the vegan mock meat industry, if you will. And so I'm a little biased when it comes to their products. Most of the ones that I've had are actually very good. I can't remember of a single one that I disliked. So admittedly, I have tried this product already. I had it in pasta, but what I wanted to do is this time is approach it in a very simple way, in the sense that I don't want to cook it with pretty much anything. I don't even want to season it. I don't think. I just want to cook it as recommended on the label and be as neutral as possible with taste and texture, and maybe we can discuss a little bit of nutrition facts and possibilities as to what exactly you can do with this product. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cook this on the skillet recommendation. I don't see myself grilling this. I don't have a barbecue here, and I don't really see myself cooking it on the grill. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna opt for the skillet option and use the recommended cooking instructions, which if you are going with that option, we can go ahead and heat a non-stick pan to medium-high to high heat and cook for about 6 minutes, turning frequently. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I hope you've been enjoying these little vegan food reviews. I'm totally a vegan foodie. I don't know if you guys are. I'm trying to make, admittedly, I have to go on the record, I've said this a couple of times, but I can't seem to shake it. I'm such a vegan foodie. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you are having trouble going whole foods, plant-based entirely. I mean, I just can't seem to shake the fact that most of these companies are trying to make mock meats and substitutes, and I think I'm a fan of that because of a business sense in me. I'm a veganpreneur. I do have a mobile app aimed for pets, but at the same time, I can't help but to support all these companies that are trying to change the status quo and create that paradigm shift, if you will. All right, guys, so here you have the 4 sausage links. It comes 4 sausages per box. Serving size is actually 1, approximately 76 grams in total. And believe it or not, every single one of them packs 16 grams of protein per sausage links. It does come accompanied with 12 grams of total fat, 5 of which are saturated fat. So use this sparingly, of course. This is just more of like a treat for me. I don't know if you would consider putting this together 2 to 3 times a week, but for me, it's once in a blue moon kind of thing. Just wanted to, obviously, as I stated previously, I do want to sponsor the companies that try to change the status quo, as I mentioned. So potassium, believe it or not, 230 milligrams for 7% of your daily value. It does pack quite a bit of sodium, I should say, 500 milligrams. That's 21%. That's not great, but at the same time, you know, this again is meant to be eaten sparingly. So vitamin A is 0, vitamin C 0, iron 20% of your DV, as well as 6% of your calcium. So that's basically what you can expect in every single one of these sausages. Alright guys, so the next step for me is to basically heat up the pan right now, and I'm just getting ready to open up one of my favorites. This is Earth Balance Original Vegan Butter. This is a staple in my refrigerator. This is by far the only thing that I will be using to lightly season and cover the pan so it's a little bit creamier and better to cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Let me go ahead and turn this bad boy on, and I do nothing more than perhaps a tablespoon. Wait for that to cover the entire pan, and while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and cut up the sausage links into little bits and pieces so it's a little easier to cook. Okie dokie guys, so the pan is pretty much ready to go. As you can see, it's all filmed, and this is by no means a cooking video. I am just trying to test this product out, putting this together as such, and we are basically good to go. I know it's COVID, but these hands are clean, so we're good to go. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let this sear a little bit, and maybe we can go ahead and time-lapse this, see what happens. Alright guys, so before I dig in, full disclaimer, judging by the look of it, I overcooked it just a little. It said between 6 to 7 minutes. I did more like 8 and 9, but that's because I have a personal reason. Back in the day, I had a little undercooked soy-based meats, and it landed me in the hospital. So I kind of have that mental scar, and I usually go overboard when cooking any sort of mock meat. So keep that in mind moving forward. Perhaps if you are not have a colorful history with these type of ingredients, then go ahead and just follow the recommendations. But as for me, I did overcook it a little bit. I'm going on the record as saying that. I can tell just by looking at it. But anyway, let's go ahead and take that very important first bite. It looks pretty juicy. I don't know if you could tell by that, but oh my god, that is good, man. Oh yeah, that is, wow. I love the texture. I love how moist it is, albeit I did cook it in vegan butter. I didn't season it. I don't think it needs seasoning. The texture is so good. I mean, this would make obviously great frankfurters, hot dogs, whatever you want to call it. And the options, I think, with this are so endless. I mean, you could dice it up and throw it in pasta, maybe just eat it as a side dish. Who knows? I mean, you can do so many things with this. I can't even begin to imagine. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. On a scale from 1 to 10, this is a solid 9. I'm not giving this a 10 because I don't know. It is a 10. Let's face facts. It tastes so good. Again, if you want to start incorporating this in your diet, I don't recommend that you do this, 2 to 3 times a week. It does pack a punch when it comes to sodium. It's pretty high in calories and this and that, but every now and then, hey, give it a go, man. We're vegan for a reason, and we are vegan foodies. So if you got something out of this video, give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps the channel out. Anyway, if you're new here, consider subscribing for everything motivational and veganism, of course. And I will definitely give you a shout out in the next video. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.